Oh, good morning. I'm 7 First Alert meteorologist Hallie Vogel. As we start to update this winter storm, we're watching that snow quickly winding down prior to noon. We've had some higher snow reports of over 6 inches. Most areas have been reporting between about 4 and 6 inches across the area. Wyandotte in particular, just over 6 inches. Ann Arbor as well. Close to that in Beverly Hills and Romulus, about 5.5 inches of snow. So as we see the snow winding down, the next bigger impact will be the fact that we're going to have some drizzle, even some light rain as we head into the afternoon hours. And with that kind of pushing down on the snowpack, things are going to become a bit slushy, certainly. And then as temperatures fall tonight, the fear is that some of that will just be pure ice. So icy roads will be a threat as temperatures fall again below freezing tonight into tomorrow morning. Leftover snow showers, a few flurries lingering up until about noon. Things start to quiet down. Replacing any snow will be initially some drizzle, and then we'll start to focus our attention on some light rain developing back to our south and west, kind of moving in. Now temperatures to our south have been steadily rising. 38 degrees even at this hour, so it's just after 11 right now. Temperatures at 38 in Fort Wayne, 37 degrees in parts of northern Ohio, Findlay in particular, and then above freezing in Toledo. Our temperatures are above freezing as well and continuing to rise into the upper 30s. So at about 11:15, temperatures between 32 and 34 across the area. We'll see highs around 39. So of course we can't sustain any snow with those temperatures as warm as they are. But as temperatures fall tonight, then it may change briefly back to a mix to snow showers. As we head through the afternoon hours, it will be several hours of just rain showers or light rain or drizzle. And that goes from about noon to 3 or 4 o'clock. And then a pretty quiet period of time. Can't rule out some drizzle, but overall fairly quiet for the late afternoon into the evening hours. Colder air will start to rush in behind this system. That will generate scattered lake effect snow showers for the evening hours. The 7:30 in the evening, scattered lake effect, especially further west. And some of those will survive the journey over across state just because of the winds will be on the stronger side. Things quiet down a bit overnight into tomorrow morning, and then scattered lake effect snow showers at times on Sunday. Lake effect snow showers, we know how that works. It's very typical to see them in bands, some bursts of moderate to occasionally heavy snow in just particular spots. So it's not going to be real widespread, fairly localized heading into Sunday afternoon, and then it should be tapering off. So we look at what we call just kind of a breakdown in general heading into the afternoon. It's light rain or drizzle. And we've been encouraging people through the morning hours to get that snow out of the way. So it's been a heavy, wet snow too. So if you can get that snow out of your driveway, off your sidewalk, it's a good idea to do that earlier, even before any rain, of course, on top of it is going to make it even heavier. And then as temperatures fall below freezing tonight, temperatures around 20, wind chills closer to 0. A lot of that is going to freeze. Again, I say a lot because roads will be salted. That's going to help. But any wet pavement, any slushy mix will freeze, and then additional ½ inch to 1 inch on top of that in those localized snow bands. It's going to be cold for Sunday. It's going to continue to be windy tomorrow with wind chills near or below 0. We're already seeing some wind gusts we have through the morning hours exceeding 25 miles per hour, in some cases even closer to 30, close to 30 in Detroit before noon, seeing that close to that in Mount Clemens as well. In our forecast, wind gusts between 30 and 35 in most cases through the evening hours, and then even going into the morning. So it's going to be a cold one on Sunday. And because of the stronger winds too, looking at some of those lakeshore flood issues. So we do have a lakeshore flood warning in effect, and also advisory along the lakeshore for Macomb, St. Clair and Sanilac counties for the high waves due to those high winds. Temperatures behind the system a whole lot colder, below 0 in parts of the Dakotas, 20s in Wisconsin, but we're actually tapping into the warmer air initially as the system moves overhead. And then once it does start to pull that colder air in, our temperatures fall. That's where it sticks around for a couple of days. Our wind chill forecast is down into the teens by later this evening, single digits overnight, near 0 by Sunday morning, even below 0 across Metro Detroit Sunday morning, and then back into the teens by tomorrow afternoon. So when we look at the overall what to expect to impact, the snow compacted by some light rain or a wintry mix into the afternoon hours, temperatures rising into the upper 30s, and that'll cause things to again freeze because we're going to see that that's slushy roads and things like that. But one thing to consider too is the fact that not only the temperatures and the wind chills, but anything, surfaces or things like that will start to not only refreeze, but it's going to stay that way. So there's not a big thaw coming for several days. So we don't see those temperatures rising well above freezing until we get to the late part of the week, and that's going to take some time. So temperatures in the mid-20s on Sunday, Monday in the mid-20s, 27 degrees on Tuesday, and then we finally break out of this pattern by Thursday, those highs in the upper 30s. So it has been a tough morning, improvement for the afternoon in the sense of snow, but then watch for that, try to clear it out because we're certainly going to see a big impact if you haven't with things refreezing late tonight. We'll have another update coming this afternoon. Of course, we'll be on social media, Facebook Live as necessary. But just to let you know, the National Weather Service has canceled the warnings a little bit early. Were due to expire at noon, so they are canceled, and so are the advisories. So things should start to improve across the area. So be safe, and we'll continue to update you through the afternoon.